All right, guys, today we're going to be reacting to this press conference from last night after the Commanders beat us in the final preseason game. Coach Taylor talks about everything and kind of where he's feeling, where he's heading. Now, keep in mind that there is a press conference like this, exactly almost like this, on the Cincinnati Bengals YouTube channel. And for some reason, I don't know, they've never done this before, they actually have the audio for the reporters. It's cut off once coach is done talking. So, like, the audio for coach is there, but the reporters, usually it's, like, very low and you can't understand it, and that's what I like doing these videos. Kind of, like, raise the audio of the reporters, and then what I do is I put the questions on the screen so you can really, hear and kind of understand what's being asked of coach. But for some reason, that video on their YouTube channel, I don't know if the audio got messed up or what happened, but they completely just got rid of all the background noise of any reporters, and you can't hear any of them. You can only hear what Coach Taylor says. And again, as I always say, the reason why I do these videos is not because, I'm just trying to react to what Coach says. I like to give my thoughts and opinions, but it's also to help people out to see what the reporters are saying, hear what the reporters are saying, and kind of get a general gist of, how the questions are being answered. So, just wanted to say that real fast. It's kind of weird how that is the case, but these right here, you can hear the reporters' questions. You probably can't hear them because it's so low, but I will be enhancing them and putting the questions on the screen, so you're going to be able to know exactly what coach is being asked as he is being asked. So I will stop this, periodically way through, just give my thoughts and opinions, but let's go ahead and listen up to what Coach Taylor has to say.
Not sure. Yeah, not sure. Could be spring. We'll find out. He needed the reps. Yeah, I thought he did a nice job waiting us on the field. Second possession, we had another big play, got called back. So I thought he had two good drives. I thought Trevor had some nice drives for us, And so again, and Reed got in there and they did a nice job.
I will say overall, Jake Browning looked absolutely amazing. I mean, he was 6'6". 6'6". He also did have a touchdown, both big plays to Yoshi. I will say Reed's net looked pretty serviceable. He was against the backups of the backups of the backups, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. And the offensive line was really not good for him. But Trevor Siemian actually looked pretty dang decent. I got to give him props. Listen, we've been trashing on Trevor Siemian, but he looked pretty serviceable in that game.
I'll move us on the field as well at the end. Had an unfortunate sack there on a penalty, but I thought those guys, gave us some good things. Yeah, we will. I won't announce it right now, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I think Jake's one of those guys that needed NFL game experience, and so again, that's what he's gotten here the last couple of years. That's what he got a little bit in Minnesota as well, and so that's just sometimes guys just need game reps.
He definitely won the starting job. Jake Browning 1,000% won the starting job. It's not even a question in my mind right now.
Real game, yeah. Not as odd as you think. I had a lot of quarterbacks that maybe haven't gotten into games yet, but they've been on practice squads and things like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to say there. Yeah, that was good. That was a good two drives behind. Yeah. I think it's good. You just look at the guys, starting with the offense, different coverages they'll see, different looks they have to react to. The coaches aren't on the field. No one's telling them what to do. They got to sort it out themselves. They make mistakes. So that's going to happen, and so that's why we want these guys to get those reps, to just work their way through kind of that stuff. And some on defense, adjusting to different looks. Maybe there's an unscattered look we haven't talked through that week that you got to be able to respond to. And so it's all good work. These three preseason games are extremely valuable. I know we didn't play our starters a lot, but it's really valuable for the depth of our roster to get that experience that maybe they won't get in bunches once the season hits. that was good. You know, that was one of those high back fives, right? Back 5 yards of the end line, and you got to throw it up to where nobody else can get it but your own guy. And I thought he did a nice job getting up there and going to get it. Jake kind of progressed back and found him, and so it was a good play.
What can Chase Brown bring to the offense this year?
I thought he did good when he got his hands on the ball in the run game. I thought he provided value there. You know, he did a good job yards after contact. You know, getting some ugly yards today, and so I liked what I saw from Chase. I thought Tanner did a good job. You know, he's been a reliable threat for us. Does a good job in the run game, mixing it up and doing his job, and so pleased with what I saw from him.
Did drop that wide open touchdown, which led to an interception next play later. I'm just saying, listen, we all make mistakes. People make mistakes in preseason, but those type of mistakes can cost you a job.
Who's that?
Raymond Johnson.
Yeah, Raymond made some splash plays for us. You know, you'd see a lot of plays in the backfield that Raymond was a part of. It's exciting to see those guys get their opportunities and make the most of them.
What is the
Raymond Johnson, third 1,000% made a roster spot.
next 3 days going to be like for you?
A lot of meetings, you know, with Duke and his staff, and you know, so that'll be tomorrow. Just kind of ironing out everything and then formulating our plan for the next couple days.
So you look like Ivy. I mean, I think you were down 6 corners.
Yeah.
Looked like Ivy held up.
Yeah,
It wasn't much
I saw some good plays on the ball from Ivy. You know, some contested plays, and even when the completions he gave up on third down, he was right there. You know, it was a contested. He was in tight coverage, and the guy made a good play. So, thought that he was involved in some key plays throughout the game. Okay, thank you.
All right, so other than that freaking jump scare, and I'm going to edit it so you can't hear the jump scare, but pretty much someone dropped their mic, and it absolutely just went crazy loud. But other than that, though, I will say overall-wise, we got a lot of information from last night. And obviously, coach is talking to some of the players and how they did. But, like, they did not start a lot of players last night. So it's very clear that there's a lot of guys on this roster who's already made the roster. I would say right now they're probably sitting at, even before going to last night, they're probably already sitting at around probably 50 out of 53. Maybe like 48 out of 53 players on who they know is going to make the roster and who's going to be a part of this team. So it is what it is. I mean, I think last night, you know, it was pretty much like everyone who was on that fringe that they want or they think, yeah, this guy's going to make the team. Last night, they proved. Like, Owen Carney, another great game. Raymond Johnson III, another great game. Cedric Jackson, another great game. Like, these are guys that, you know, they might be like, you know what, we kind of like this guy. We might go with him. And then, bam, he just has that crazy great game. And you're like, we made a correct decision on this guy. But, guys, definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.